Man City and together with Manchester United, but that will come later. In the studio, I'm joined by the one and only Bunny Dollar. Bunny Dollar, uko aje bana?
Niko freshi. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful time, a beautiful weekend.
Yeah.
Furaha Man U walipigwa, furaha Chelsea ilishinda, furaha Real ilishinda. It's a beautiful day.
Okay, before we start, kwanza nimeambiwa kuna our fan, tumesema tusimtaje jina anonymously, ametuma inaitwa a birthday wish to a special lady out there. So lazima to start with the dedication.
Okay.
You know, lazima anything for our fans.
Whatever you want, you're the customers.
So let me just read this out. Happy birthday. Today I hope your heart feels as appreciated and cherished as you truly are. You bring warmth, light and comfort to the people around you, often more than you realize. May this new year of your life be gentle, full of small miracles and filled with the kind of joy that stays with you. You deserve every beautiful moment coming your way. Happy birthday, Mercy. Wow. Hey.
Love is sweet.
Ulisema you don't believe in love.
God give my friends, women give me money. Wape wanadada nipe tu pesa.
Okay, so happy birthday, Mercy out there. I wish you have a lovely birthday today, and it was a special gesture. Sasa tuingie kwenyewe sasa. Unataka tuanze wapi?
Just popote. Ila okay, pale Kenya kidogo, ila popote.
Na Gor Mahia bana.
Nitu shamba.
Sijui kama uliwatch game ya Gor Mahia.
Siku watch but fununu zinasema hapo watu kwa matatu makondakta Gor Mahia, what a shame. Okay. Nasikia wamepigwa na timu nyingine.
Okay, so acha nikwambie what really happened. So Gor Mahia played with APS Bomet. Bomet ilikuwa namba last huko chini.
So Bomet is literally a team from Bomet.
Yeah, ni huko kwa kina Uko. So you play with Bomet, Gor Mahia. Bomet, remember, iko chini, then Gor Mahia iko number 1. So they went out to play the game, wakapigwa mabao 4-1.
Si hata moja, mabao 4. 1 2 3 4
like hiyo match ilikuwa unexpected kabisa for Gor Mahia to lose that match, because kiangalia Gor Mahia in the last few games that they have played, walikuwa wamewin karibu zote. Then they faced Bomet. Juu walikuwa wamecheza with Tusker last week, wakawin, then wakacheza with Police si team rahisi kucheza nayo, wakawin, but sasa wakapatana na Bomet team. I think this season imewin how many, hata sijui kama imewin ama this was their first, this is a second win. Waliwin, the last time waliwin ilikuwa on 29th of October. Na
squad ilicheza ya Gor ni ile
yeah, ama ile squad ilikuwa nani anaitwa Amono. Amono started the opening for Gor Mahia in the 8th minute, but Ochieng wasa wa Bomet amefunga hat-trick.
Kijana akafunga
hat-trick. Then Kip Kemoi akakuja akamalizia mchezo.
The fact that naiangalia three angles vile ni kwa hivi. Ya kwanza ni Gor Mahia is it walitupa game. Sitaki kusema waliuza, naweza kuwa sued na sina evidence. So ndio nashangaa walitupa, I don't know. Ama kitu ingine ni did they just underrate? Maybe walienda na ile mentality aka timu kadogo tutakachapa wakapigwa. Ama pia pia walienda na ile mentality ya ama pia another angle ya pili niyo mentality ya aka timu kadogo definitely tutashinda. That guy maybe Mungu tu alimpa. Unajua kuna siku yako the guy mwenye amefunga hat-trick.
Maybe just God decided compared to siku yake.
Right now that guy
yeah, but Kenya currently still bado tunaendelea kustrain hiyo something about wachezaji kuuza game like on purpose, maybe wamelipa, but I'm not saying anything about this game about Gor Mahia kuuza game ama anything, but hiyo imekuwa an issue in the Kenyan football system, like bado watu wako na hiyo mentality ya kitambo, just a small money. Sijui kama watch the former goalkeeper
niliona hiyo video kwa Hungary akiuza.
Yeah, so hiyo imekuwa an issue in the past years, hadi sasa bado hatuja resolve such an issue.
But so, when market your team, imagine if not for that win, maybe people could have never known about Bomet, the team.
But I think the issue here chenye walienda hapa ni hiyo mentality like Bomet kwa chini, so hii tutararua tu kama kawaida. But the good thing, Gor Mahia still sitting number 1 in the table with 19 points. Then Bomet iko number 17 with 8 points. So before they played Gor Mahia, they had 5 points. So it's one of the games that really surprised watu weekend before hata tuguzia Manchester United. And I also Sofapaka played. Acha tu nikusomea the games that were played. Kenya Police played with Bidco wakapiga Bidco 3-2. Then Sofapaka played with Ulinzi Stars, wakaenda Ulinzi kwa win 3-1. Then Moranga and your team Shabana najua ni huko kweli, they played with Moranga, but that was before. That was I think on Friday or Saturday the wakaenda wakadraw 1-1 draw. Then Kariobangi Sharks played with Leopards 1-1 draw still. Then Kakamega Homeboys played with Posta Rangers 1-1. I think Kakamega Homeboys will win that match with 2-0. So what do you think of Shabana?
So first Shabana did awesome. Why? Because you see the game was played in Moranga. So literally it was a game that is away from home. And kuna kuanga na hiyo power ya home. Because hapo by the end of the day, a very few population of Shabana supporters went there. Most of the people were from Moranga. So, and those people were at home. So you have something to prove, you have your people there. So coming out of that with that draw, and it's a draw that you didn't get out 0-0, you actually scored. Shabana is doing awesome. It's doing better. And then I also would love, you see the TikTokers, they can do more of sports. Hata nilikuwa nafikiria by the way mbona Kenyan sports hatuko. Nimefikiria ukiendelea kuongea, I was like, you're one of those people, hata ndio maana I love coming here and sitting. Unitue tu jinga ya sports. I get also about Kenya. Utapata watu huko TikTok wako na numbers but they don't talk about Kenya.
Actually, they don't really talk about Kenya. Mostly chenye wana focus ni huko majuu, but you have to also look at our league. Nini inaendelea huko Kenya pia. Hata hadi kama see the women, like the men league, hadi the women pia.
At least we give them support, people wapende. You imagine the TikTokers, the way unafungua hivi ni Barcelona, they are talking football ya EPL. They talk also about Kenya.
That's why I love this TikTok anaitwa Useful Idioti. Useful Idioti pia ana support the Kenyan league sana. That's why nina support content yake sana. That's why I love what hadi sahi, let's say tu tunaendelea tukigrow na tukiappreciate what our players are doing right now. Ukiangalia sahi hadi the turnout kwa easy normal two matches kama ya Shabana na Moranga, watu wamejaa. Watu walibuy ticket, watu wamejaa. So
that's to fail to know what was social media.
That's a nice thing to see. Let me just read the table venye iko before tuguzia the women's league. Gor Mahia number 1 with 19 points, then Kakamega Homeboys hapo hivyo with 18 points, then Police with 17 points but wako na game mbili less hawajacheza, so they have an advantage. Then Leopards with played 9 games, then wako na 14 points, wako na advantage ya game moja. Then Bidco, Posta Rangers, then Nairobi United, then Shabana, then Ulinzi, then Tusker at number 10. Huko mwisho chini Moranga, we have Moranga with 10 games played, then 10 points, then Bomet sasa number 17 with 9 games played, then 8 points, then Kariobangi Sharks with 9 games played but wako na points 7.
What happened to Kariobangi Sharks? Kuna time hiyo team ilikuwa na week. I didn't love football but I used to know about Kariobangi Sharks.
I don't know, like ukiangalia a team like Nairobi United ilitoka inaitwa NSL, National Super League. That's a league ndio una win hiyo league ama unakuwa number 1 and 2, then una promote to the Kenya Premier League. So Nairobi United ilitoka huko chini but saisha adapt already to the Kenya Premier League. Kiangalia sasa iko number 7 na imecheza game 6, so iko na advantage ya game 4. Na wako na 12 points, so if they win those 4 games, that's another additional 12 points, so itakuwa 24 points, so watakuwa number 1 na wanaweza toa Gor. So I think nisema nini, the mentality pia na kujua Kenya Premier League is not an easy league, like utaenda tu ucheze anywhere au na win games. Na plus ukienda away games, the atmosphere, unajua mafans ni wale sema hadi umehost a game, so of course utakuwa harsh to the opponents.
Definitely.
Umekuja kwetu mnataka tuongee
kutupigia kwetu.
So lazima ukue harsh to your opponents. So I think that's one of the issues, just to grow the mentality, na pia na hiyo issue ya kuuza ma games and hiyo corruption nini is another issue that we have to deal with as that sports section. So let me just guzia nini li happen kwa the FKF ya wanawake, then I'll get to the upcoming matches. So Kenya Police ya wanawake, Kenya Police Bullets, it's number 1 with 15 points, 5 games played, wamewin kila kitu, 0 goals conceded, so hajapigwa. Then Trinity Starlets at games played 5 with 13 points, then Vihiga Queens already at number 3 with 11 points, then Ulinzi Starlets with 11 points. One other thing I want to discuss about ni Kenya Police Bullets. Joe, you are not familiar with it, but but Kenya Police Bullets is one of the one of the best teams kwa women side that we have.
But it's a police team.
Yeah, it's a police team, but they have one of the strongest squads. Ukiangalia kama the games that they have played 5, wamefunga mabao 22.
Wow.
And conceded 0. So defensively wako sawa, then attacking pia wako sawa, so wako balance. So we are hoping they might go and win the league.
Actually, funny enough, come to think of it, if Kenya, we can get more support into the football, I think we can do better. Because if you look at the likes of Kenya Police, Ulinzi Stars, right now that team you mesema Kenya Bullets.
Yeah, Kenya Bullets.
Kenya Bullets, those are government institutions. Yeah. I believe that they get some support of sort of from their bodies.
KCB.
And that's why you look at them, they are doing better. So I believe that hata hizi team zingine zipate funding safi, ama zingekuwa na that strong roots, I believe that Kenyan league can be up there.
Na pia the support from fans, which is most important. So tuangalie what really happened in the KP. Julio tuko na vitu mingi za kudiscuss. We have the Premier League, we have the La Liga too. And also kuna machampions zimechezwa. I'm sure uko aware. Jinaona leo umevaa so unajua you are aware what really happened. So one of the top matches that we had in the weekend ilikuwa I think ilikuwa hii game ya Tottenham na I think ilikuwa Tottenham na Arsenal. Sijui kama ulisikia.
Yeah, I heard about it. People talked a lot about it. Arsenal itapigwa. Hii itafanyika. It was Tottenham and was it Arsenal or
Arsenal.
Ni gani ilipiga Man U?
No, that will get that to it later. Nieka team fulani hapo kanaitwa Everton. So Tottenham played against Arsenal at Emirates. Emirates sasa ni stadium ya Arsenal at away ground to Arsenal. Na wakaenda wakaibishwa vibaya sana. I was really like kwa nasema Tottenham wanaenda watushikie hii Arsenal, but the way it looks like Arsenal are doing very amazing, because in this game they totally dominated with 3 goals from Eze, anaitwa Beneche Eze. He was a former Crystal Palace attacker. Then during the transfer window Tottenham kwanza wakamtaka, wakamwambia kuja kwa our squad, join our squad. So he was nearly going to Tottenham, then akapigiwa na Arsenal. Arsenal ni childhood squad yake, like amegrow up Arsenal akichezea hiyo squad, but akaenda Crystal Palace, but sasa akaitwa na Arsenal tena, so akambai, so now he's playing for Arsenal. So this game ilikuwa very intense, juu walikuwa mafans wa Tottenham walikuwa na hasira juu alichoose Arsenal over
Tottenham.
But akaenda akafunga hat-trick na akawanyamazisha.
I wonder what happens in football, because as we were even talking about Arsenal, Eze alifunga hat-trick. And then this other match akatoka bila kufunga. I wonder what happens in football. Like literally, mazeka wewe ni mnoma sikuwa tu mnoma.
And football is just in operate hivyo tu.
Hey, football is fun.
Yeah, this game we had goal from Trossard in the 36 minutes. Ni alifungua, then Beneche Eze akafunga in the 41. Then during the second half akafunga the 2 goals to akamaliza tu mchezo. Now Arsenal juu wamekaa number 1 for long sasa, nimeanza kuwa terrifying. Sijui wanataka hii kitu ama ni nini.
Wanataka, unajua kutaka kila timu inataka, swali ni watapata. Kutaka kila timu inataka definitely.
Yeah, wanaitaka for long, lakini shida ni wataipata.
Watapata, kutaka ni sawa.
Let's see what will happen. Now this weekend they are facing the mighty Chelsea, so we don't know what will happen. But najua itakuwa rahisi because they are coming to Stamford Bridge. Na mliona what really happened in Stamford Bridge. Another game that was played in the weekend is Newcastle against Manchester City. Now City, I don't know really what is happening in City, because wamecheza champe with Leverkusen. Before so wacheza na Leverkusen, wacheza na Newcastle United. Newcastle ikawapiga 2-1. Na City ilikuwa like one of the strongest team, tunasema one of the strongest team, and also one of the strongest title contenders. Alafu sasa hii wamepigwa 2 games in a row. Na Haaland hajakuwa akifunga. Na Haaland is one of the best strikers that we have right now.
You see, I think for Man City is Haaland. If Haaland angefunga wangeshinda. As in, it's that team that is based on one person. If Haaland goes out of Man City today, I wonder what will happen to Man City. I wonder, ukiangalia kama bao zao
before even the league started, waliuza Kevin De Bruyne. Unajua Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, walikuwa na Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, there's something that alikuwa anafanya very amazing. Like he was very much like the engine of the team. So unajua alikuwa kazi yake ni kufeed nani? Kufeed Haaland. Sasa hii without someone to feed Haaland, that the goals pia zitapungua, but alikuwa ameanza season very well. So we don't know if we'll keep up with the momentum ama ama mambo itabadilika, so we'll have to wait and see. I'll read you later which team they are facing next. I just get to the next game that was played. Imekuwa ikishtua watu sana. Liverpool wali play against Nottingham Forest, wakapigwa bao 3. Liverpool.
I don't know what's happening to Liverpool because the squad ni ile.
Hey, like hiyo ni squad ili win league last
season.
It's
the same squad literally ni how but wanapigwa na matimaziko and then wanapigwa 3-0. You know, it's better mpigwe 3-2 2-1. Hiyo ni bahati mbaya. But now like you didn't score, it was clean. I don't know, but
Liverpool in the last Premier League games wamecheza, the last 7 games wamecheza Premier League, they have only won moja pekee. Nilikuwa tu against I think Aston Villa wakawin 2-0. Hizo zote zingine walistart losses zilianza wapi? Started against Crystal Palace kapiga 2-1. Then they played against Chelsea kapiga 2-1. Unasikia?
Yeah.
Then Manchester United came, Manchester kapiga 2-1. Then Brentford came, ikapiga 3-2. Then Aston Villa they won that game. Then Manchester City came, wakapigwa 3-0. Then Nottingham Forest wakapiga 3-0. Na hatujaguzia champe pia wamepigwa jana.
It's either one in my head. I think like football is a very nice entertainment and business activity. Me personally naonanga ni kama tu hao watu. You see the way match fixing ile mazenye lose because I don't get the same squad. You know, it could have been different. Liverpool maybe wangeuza Van Dijk wauze Salah. You can say that squad is hiyo. But now it's the same squad, the same people, and you know what the people can do. Ile literally unajua ujamaa kama ni kudribble unajua kudribble.
Kama Salah has been amazing since aingie Premier League. That was in 2017. He has been amazing putting up numbers. Juile the first season tu alikuja Liverpool walienda wakawin, waliwin league. Then the next season wakawin the Champions League. So Salah has been putting up numbers after numbers, and has been amazing. Van Dijk is there. Van Dijk amekuwa ni one of the strongest, nasema one of the best defenders since I think 2018. 2018 has been one of the best defenders that we have had in the Premier League and also in the world. Then they have kina likes of Alisson. Alisson is one of the best goalkeepers. They have kina likes of Konate. Konate now is one of the best defenders pia. They have kina likes of Frimpong. Frimpong was a big fullback for Leverkusen before akuje to Liverpool. Wako na Isak huko mbele. Isak is one of the best attacker like we had in last season kwa alikuwa anachezea Newcastle. It's one of the best attacker that we had. Na wako na kina Gakpo. They have McAllister won the 2022 World Cup with Argentina and has been amazing since. Wako na Gravenberch alikuwa to the team of the season last season. Now Szoboszlai is one of the best midfielders today. So Miss G, what the really issue with this?
I think football is business. Football is business. And once I think people tutakuja kukaa tu hivi to realize, especially as Kenyans, that football is business, to support mateams kadhaa vile na supporting mateams kadhaa, because imagine the same people
just stick with
the same imagine right now what you know. For example, si unajua sports. Sasa nikakutoa hapa nikupeleke Uganda until you talk about sports, you will still talk about sports. They are the same players playing against the same other players, as in hakuna marobots zimekuwa hapo za AI mpya. The same people that you have been playing with different seasons, previous seasons, but right now suddenly I'm perform. You can't dribble.
So it's very shaky. So another game that was played was Chelsea played against Burnley last weekend. Tukaenda tukawin that game kama kawaida with goals from Pedro Neto. Then Pedro Neto has been amazing for us, na also Enzo Fernandez pia alifunga bao. They have been amazing for us in the last few games that we have played. Now remember, we are missing key players like Cole Palmer in the squad. So I think our squad is very stable. So let's watch and see what will happen this weekend against Arsenal. Another game that was played was Manchester United played against Everton. Mlikuwa ndani nimesahau that match. I did not forget. It's just how mlikuwa mmetuambia nyinyi. Kwanza sasa hii walikuwa wamesema before the match. Walikuwa wamesema sasa hii games zetu siku hizi haziko weekendi. We play with the big ones, with the big leagues. Naona kama Champions League iko during the weekday. So hadi game yao imeanza Monday, ati niona wanafungua sasa week vizuri. So they played against Everton. Everton actually picked a red card in the 13th minute. So tukajua hii game already isha favor Manchester United, but in the 29 minutes Dewsbury Hall ama KDH akaenda akafunga bao ingine hapo, ilikuwa kali sana to win the game for Everton.
I think Manu, if possible, Manu is a joker. Can I say that? Unajua mbona inacheza ligi ngapi sahi? Ni moja, yeah. Imagine you are playing in one league, you have all the time in the world to train, strategize na mkuu zile za, yani effort yenu yote iko kwa hii moja. Other teams zinacheza EPL, sijui Copa,
Champions League,
but unapata
ukiangalia the normal teams kama Chelsea, Arsenal and Manchester City, Liverpool as well na Newcastle, we have games on the weekday here in Champions League, then we have games on the weekend. Then Manchester United, they only have one game
na bado wanapigwa, na
pia kwanza hatujasema kwanza game yao ilipelekwa Monday, so they had the weekend pia
to train.
So they had a whole week.
But now the problem is they want to watch other people's game. Unapata watu wako hapo akina Maduka instead wa train wako tu hapo Chelsea pigwe wanakaza.
But I think the main problem in Manchester United right now I think the formation is not really suiting the players. Kiangalia mtu kama Amad Diallo is no more, like, yes, he's more of a winger, not a right back ama a left wing back. Ajua kwenye anachezeshangwa ni a position yenye yeye anafaa ku attack then anafaa ku defend. Then ukiangalia the size of Amad Diallo ni mfupi kushinda na pia the mwili iko kidogo, so ukimweka in defensively of course atawaangusha. Then in this game wali pick up a red card, but instead of changing the formation to play a formation like inaweza kuwa more attacking rather than more defensive, waka stick with the same formation. So I think it's one of the reasons that they went up losing this game. So let me just read the table venye inakaa sahi before tuangalie what matches that we have to watch this weekend. So Arsenal mko pale juu with 29 points, 12 games played, and Chelsea inawafuata pale with 23 points. That's a 6 points difference. So
2 games.
Hapo itakuwa ngumu kufikia, lakini
tunajua tu ni mbili tukiwapiga Sunday and then they lose another one,
bas tutafikia. So before Arsenal you lose though, then Manchester United, you are not anywhere to be seen here. So it's Manchester City, of course, with 22 points in 12 games played. Then Aston Villa with 21 points with 12 games played. Then Crystal Palace at number 5 with 12 games played, 20 points. Then Brighton, 19 points. They have tied all the way to Bournemouth, Sunderland and Bournemouth at 19 points. Then Tottenham with 18 points tied with Manchester United, Everton and Liverpool pale. Then Brentford, then Newcastle. Then uko mwisho we have Leeds with 11 points, Burnley, then Wolves iko na points 2.
Wolves ndio mwingine inaweza kaa hivi pande once and then suddenly
Wolves have been very poor. I think they have only had 2 draws this season.
They have not won literally.
Yeah, they have won 12 games played, wamedraw 2, so 10 games zote kupigwa.
Au ni kama they are just adding numbers. They're adding numbers so that the Premier League can be complete.
So hope what change, but I think the end result itakuwa tu wataenda relegation. So what really happened in the Champions League? Najua kuna games kubwa zilicheza tukianza kwanza Tuesday. Chelsea played against Barcelona. The mighty Barca.
The mighty Barca.
Yeah, Spanish giants wale. They played against Barcelona. They ended up winning 3-0. Barcelona ni walikuja Stamford Bridge away to Chelsea. So the first goal was an own goal from Jules Koundé. Koundé is the right back for Barcelona. Then Araujo went on to pick a red card in the 44th minute after a silly tackle to Cucurella. Then in the 55 minutes, Estevao is one of our best youngsters yenye tuko nao sahi.
Kijana aliyefanya Yamal kuonekana like a big joke.
One of the youngsters, the promising youngsters that we have right now. Tutaongea kuhusu Estevao kiasi. Then Liam Delap akaenda akamalizia mchezo in the 73rd minute with an assist from Enzo Fernandez.
Even before we talk about Chelsea, I love the fact that they won. I support Chelsea. I have a problem with the captain. Kuna hiyo jina umesema. I watched that game.
Enzo.
Niliongoja hadi usiku saa 6. Huyo Enzo, the captain ndiye alipigwa red.
Oh yeah, Araujo.
What kind of a captain is that? The first yellow card was because he talked to the ref rude. Like you are a captain, bro. You are not trained on how to talk to
the first half kwanza. you're already a goal down, then unaenda kuongea vibaya.
Like I don't love football, but I know ukiongelesha captain mikono zinafaa kuwa nyuma. Na I don't do football. Sembuse captain mzima. Like you don't know you are supposed to be humble to the ref. And then the second one for Cucurella. Nake Cucurella was a threat. Na mu understand. The second yellow I understand. But the first one was out of those people need more. Can I say Barcelona needs more classes as apart from skills,
discipline.
For discipline. Like Yamal ndiye aliwaletea swata.
Niongea vibaya.
Like they need discipline, ile waongeleshwe tu waambiwe unafaa ufanye vitu. Pia ukiona even that yellow card, discipline still. Yamal.
This game was one to silent the Yamal. Juu ukiangalia before even the game tuliingia kwa game, Yamal already alikuwa anashasema the big game that they had walishacheza the big game that they have. So Chelsea ni just a normal team. So I think Chelsea ilikuja na mentality ya kunyamazisha watu.
And I love what Premier League did when I was watching the game. So after Estevao alifunga, they brought Yamal's picture and then wakaifade wakaleta Estevao. So in case you didn't get the message was, so this was the light. The light has shifted. This is the new light.
This is the new king in town.
This is the new king. I loved how Premier League did that.
Okay, just to brush off these matches zingine, Manchester City also played against Leverkusen. Tukua tushaguzia hii. Manchester City wakapigwa 2-0 to goals with a goal from Grimaldo. Then Schick akaenda akamalizia mchezo in the second half, the 54th minute. So I don't know, sijui shida nini kwa Manchester City because they were very promising season ikianza. No, walianza poorly though, but in the last few games walikuwa wanacheza very amazing. Tulikuwa tushasema wanaweza enda wasa kwe waanze kurival Arsenal hapo kwa kubeba kikombe, but now mambo ikai vizuri kwa upande wao. Another game that was played was Marseille played against Newcastle United. Newcastle wakapigwa 2-1. Na nilisikia Manchester United fans wakisema hizo team ziliwin za EPL zenye zimewin ni team kidogo. Team zimewin safari ni Chelsea. Sasa nasema team kubwa zimepigwa hii wiki.
Maybe ni kinaya. You know kinaya is allowed.
Ni kinaya, talking out of frustration. Also jana Arsenal played against Bayern Munich. I remember tulitengeneza video pale.
By the way, go to our social media pages, support our digital pages. Pale tunapostianga reels moto sana about sports. Comment there, let's share thoughts. Muniambia hata tactics hivi nione kama nitabet, but betting is harmful to your health. It's illegal, it's dangerous.
Nakumbuka we made a video with the Areri. Nikasema venye Arsenal hii game watatoboa. I made even a prediction nikasema Arsenal watapigwa 2-1, but they continue surprising me. Walipiga mtu 3-1.
And funny enough, Bayern ndio imetangulia Champions League. So it was the number one inside, but Arsenal is amazing. But the fact is, kombe ziko na wenyewe. It's like, you know, someone can be very popular, but you really know that ni mtu mwingine atachukua.
Yeah.
So that's Arsenal.
But I think Arsenal this season they are really a threat. But I'm not.
They have always been threats.
They've always been threat, but this season they are really on form. Na pia they are doing amazing. Even in the EPL, uko pia Champions hii ndio wako number 1, so they are doing amazing, very amazing. Another game was played was Tottenham. Tottenham inaendelea tu kuchapa left, right and center. Well, they played against Paris Saint-Germain na wakapigwa 5-3 na Paris Saint-Germain walikuwa na red card.
Where?
Another game pia Liverpool, they played against PSV. Ushaisikia PSV?
That game niliona kwa highlights leo asubuhi nikiwa kwa matatu ndio nikaona haya. Yaani pia ilipiga Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool ilipigwa 4-1 actually. So PSV ilianza na kufunga, then Liverpool equalize. So people wakadhani Liverpool watawin hii game, but vitu zikaenda mrama wakapigwa 4-1. So we just pray Liverpool watapata form yao tena. So hiyo table ya Champions League inakaa hivi. Arsenal at number 1 with 15 points. PSG inawafuata pale. PSG kumbuka waliwin last season, walibeba champe. So wako pale number 2 with 12 points. Then Bayern
imeshuka mbio. Hadi number 3 from number 1. 12
points. Then Inter Milan and Real Madrid at number 5. Real Madrid played yesterday.
It won.
Yeah, it won 4-3. All goals from Kylian Mbappe. So Kylian Mbappe this season pia is doing amazing. Yeah, remember
he might win the Ballon d'Or.
In the 5 games played in Champions League, akona 9 goals. So he's doing amazing. So they have a very big nasema nini? wanapigana sana na Haaland pale kwa mabao. So let's see
and then akona discipline.
Very disciplined. I love Kylian Mbappe juu ananga mambo mingi. Kiangalia mtu Yamal, one of the reasons that Yamal ana receive many criticism ni jua kuongea mingi. People don't like that actually.
Not even kuongea is okay. Cristiano talk, Messi talks, but unaongea nini?
Yeah.
Like talk, you could have said, hey, we have prepared very well for this game, we anticipate to win.
Yeah.
Nyamanza, you don't need to say that the big game was today. We just have a game. Like, what are you talking?
Okay, just to finish up, kuna these games tutasema zenye zinakuja weekend, and I want you leo to make a prediction. Chelsea will be playing Arsenal on Sunday. Prediction.
I won't say which team to win, but likely because we have seen so many threes, they might be a 3-something, 3-1, 3-2.
For which team?
Chelsea definitely. 3-1, 3-2 Chelsea.
Okay. Then Crystal Palace will be playing Manchester United. So any prediction for that match?
Crystal Palace, Manchester, I don't have faith in them.
Then Tottenham will play in Fulham. So I think those are some of the key matches to watch this weekend. And also, please make sure you watch the Kenya Premier League as well. And tupatane hapa Monday just to give you an update what really happened. It's been amazing with the Burning Dollar here. And I hope to see you on Monday. And also on Thursday pia kumbuka kuna games zitachezwa hapo katikati ya wiki. So I'll make sure I'll update you on all that. So have a lovely day, and also make sure you watch those matches. Tupatane hapa Monday.